Well, hello, Miss Lanisa Spence. How are you today?
Awesome and wonderful.
Well, thank you so much for this opportunity to interview you and get to know you and find out a little bit more about why you got started in the travel industry. So I have some questions here that I'm going to ask you, and I'm sure that all of our listeners are excited to hear because we do have some individuals who are contemplating or on the fence or considering becoming a travel business owner. So I thought, who would be better than to interview than you, who has had some experience and has had some success. So again, thank you for joining me today. So my first question is, who are you? Tell us a little bit about who Miss Lanisa Spence is.
Awesome, awesome. So we're always evolving, but right now I am a wife, a new wife. I'm a mom of 4 biological, 2 in love, and then I am a tax preparer and a financial advisor. So I have a lot
Wow.
going on right now.
Wow, wow, wow. So yes, you definitely have a lot going on. And that speaks to you can have a lot going on and still own a home-based travel business. So that's absolutely phenomenal. So my next question is, how long have you been in business for yourself as a travel business owner?
Awesome. So it's been 3 years, 3 awesome years. 3 years I've been in travel.
Wow. That's amazing. 3 years. And most people would think that 3 years would be a long time, but it went by pretty quick, right?
Super fast.
Wow. Okay. And we know that as moms having children. I mean, they
Mhm.
grow, next thing you know, they're off to college.
Yes.
So what changed in your life that made you decide to even take a look at this opportunity of owning a travel business?
Oh my goodness. So I'm going to just paint the scene for you guys. So I was in a transitional part of my life where I was recently divorced. I was pursuing my career in law enforcement because I was in law enforcement for 10 years. So I moved to a new state with my children, starting this new life. I had a plan. And in my plan, I ended up getting wrongfully terminated from my job. I
Wow.
was in contract for my home. So my life is just like, wait a minute, what's going on? So now I don't have my home anymore. I have to move in with a girlfriend. So we were virtually homeless, and I have 4 boys at the time. So I was just like, I need something to get me back to the income where I was. I was used to making 6 figures in law enforcement. So now I'm making no money. And I'm like, okay, what can I do that will give me the income that I was used to? So I know most people can relate. I had an inbox from somebody, and you get inboxes all the time. I looked at it, but I didn't really look at it.
Hmm.
But at this moment, I'm like desperate. I need some money. I need a stream of income. So I looked at the message, and I was like, dang, this is something I can do. It was travel. It was fun. I saw the income potential. I was like, okay, bet. I'm going to look into this. So I reached out to the lady who sent it to me, and she was no longer doing the business.
Wow.
Hint, people, if you're doing the business, stick with it. Do not quit, because you never know who that superstar may be that you sent that video to, and they may reach back out. So now I want to do the business, but don't have anybody to do it with. So I went searching and found my mentor, Eric Hawkins, our mentor, Eric Hawkins,
Wow.
on Facebook. And when I met him, we talked. I was like, boom, can you help me make this money? He was like, yeah. I said, bet, let's go. Let's do it. And the rest
Wow.
is
Wait.
history.
So what I'm hearing is you were in a transition, you were just
Mhm.
like sideswiped, and everyone can relate to this. I can definitely relate to this. You were sideswiped to where you lost your six-figure income. You were in contract for a new home, and all of a sudden that was just gone just like that. And what you were thinking was, I need something that I can do that's going to allow me to replace this income
Yes.
without even worrying about punching a time clock, basically.
Yes.
And you found Mr. Eric Hoskins. That is absolutely phenomenal.
Yes.
So tell me this, what were the immediate benefits that you started to experience as soon as you launched your business?
All right. So being in the situation that I was in, I was living with someone else. Mind you, I love my friend from the depths of my soul, but she's a girly girl. So she had glass and mirrors and white everywhere. The
Wow.
first goal was to get out of her house, and get something of my own. So I started in August. By December, so August, September, October, November, December, I was able to move into my own place. To me, that was like life changing. That set me up to pursue even further. That showed me that it can be done. That was the first evidence.
Wow. 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 Okay, so that was the immediate benefits that happened.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me this, you were brand new to the industry, had never been a travel agent before, did not know anything about booking travel.
Nothing.
What was that experience like with your first big booking? Tell us about that.
Oh my. So my first big booking was Essence Fest. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this. I saw, I had been to Essence Fest in 2010. And I was like, I want to do this again. Since I'm a travel agent now, let me see if I can put together a trip. And it started off with just like a nucleus of people going. And mind you, I didn't even go on this trip that I'm about to tell you about. I didn't go on it. But I put together this trip, and it was like word of mouth just kept spreading and spreading and spreading. And by the time it all came to, that was a $10,000 trip that got put together while I was homeless, while I didn't even go. In spite of me, I was able to earn over $10,000 off of a group trip to Essence Fest. So, and that was for the next year. So it's beneficial to stick with it, even when you can't see it for yourself. Other people are traveling. Other people are doing it.
$10,000 commission. So what would you say, what was the time like, as far as the time that you had to put into putting that together? Like, how long did it take you to put that together?
Good question. So in putting that together, the footwork comes into getting the initial booking, right? So getting it formulated, that takes about an hour, if that, to like literally call our vendors, talk with them, get some prices, put it together. And I did like one package based on 4 people and just kept duplicating it. And that's what we do in this business, right? We get it down, pack one time, and then duplicate ourselves. So even in your bookings, you can do the same thing. And I just kept using the same thing over and over and over again. And that's how it made over $10,000.
Wow. So about an hour worth of work just to put it together. And how much time do you think you spent on a daily basis with still having a full-time job, right? Full-time job, 4 children. How much time did you spend on a daily basis working your business?
Maybe 1 to 2 hours a day. 1 to 2 hours a day. And I would just be talking to customers and even talking to new potential partners. Maybe 2 hours a day gave me the ability to create this income. Like, it wasn't no time at all. You could still raise your children, still go to work, and make a legacy, build legacy for yourself.
Wow. So I heard you say talking to potential partners. So you came in for the travel. You started booking as a travel agent, but soon you realized that you could share it with other people. So tell me what that experience was like when you started to share it with other individuals.
So that part to me was more rewarding than booking travel, because now other people who may have been faced with things that I was faced with, robbing Peter. They say paying Paul, but I say sticking up Paul. I was robbing Peter and sticking up Paul. It's other people who are living paycheck to paycheck who need that additional $400, $200, maybe even $50. There are people who need this opportunity. So connecting with those people, and there's some people who don't need the money, but need the ability to travel. So everybody has a different need, but this business can help you wherever you are. It can help the person who needs, travel. It helps the person who needs money, and being able to connect with all of those different people and seeing that they were helped by it gave me such greater purpose. And I just couldn't stop talking to people. I still can't stop talking to people.
So you started to share with people, just like we share a beauty salon, like we share a favorite restaurant, and those individuals, they wanted to do exactly what you were doing. So now we heard all about how you had these commissions, these travel commissions, which quote unquote is passive income. So what type of income did sharing with individuals, what type of income was that?
That is that residual income that everyone needs. We all have residual bills, That is monthly bills that's going to keep coming. You want to have residual income that keeps coming. So that's the benefit of sharing this opportunity and partnering with other people.
Wow. Okay. So I'm hearing this, and it's exciting because I know there are individuals that are listening right now. Like, wait a minute. I thought this was just all about travel, travel, travel. And now they're like, wait, I'm hearing something else, which is residual income, which you can definitely get back with the individual who shared this video with you to really explain what the residual income is. But myself, as well as Director Lanisa Spence, we take advantage of the residual income. And that's when the money comes every single month, no matter what. And Miss Lanisa Spence has been privileged and been given the honor of being a mentor and a coach to well over 100 travel agents, well over 100 travel professionals who decided to jump and become travel business owners. So now she's been able to experience that, which is why she wears this t-shirt, this coveted t-shirt that says food stamps to passports, because she went from living off of food stamps to now earning an income, booking travel from home, able to take advantage of being the owner of a passport, right? A lot of us own passports, but we don't have those stamps, right? We're still trying to get those stamps. So you can own a passport all you want, but are you really getting those stamps? And so she is getting those stamps. So my last question to you would be, what would you say to someone who was considering becoming a travel business owner and kind of on the fence and doesn't really know what they want to do? What advice would you give them?
You know what? This part really is major, because when I started my business, I was at a place in my life where most people would not have started a business. I was at that place where I didn't know what to do next. I didn't have a place to live. My income stream was cut off. But Lord, I thank you for a credit card. You know, I understood that if I take this and invest in myself, oh, I'm going to get my money back. I'm going to get the return on investment. I could have went out there and bought Pampers. I had a 2-year-old at the time. I could have went and bought Pampers. I could have went and bought food. Yeah, that was good. But I knew that if I invested into myself, I can buy more Pampers. I could buy more food. And you have to get to a point where you bet on you. You can't depend on nobody else. You have to put your feet to faith. You have to believe in yourself, and you have to just jump. You got to take the jump. And that jump has helped me to have my own place, to have my own car, to not have food stamps no more, to be able to have passports. Here it is. In a 6-month time frame, I have been on a cruise in August, and now I'm going on another cruise we're going on another cruise in about 17 days. Like, I never thought that I would be at a place where I'm traveling, where I have the freedom to do that, literally from food stamps to passport stamps. So I don't care where you are in your life, what's going on, whether you have a job, don't have a job, if you're divorced, or if you're a single mom, or if you just got married, wherever you are, we've been there. You can jump in that place, because although you'll be in business for yourself, you're not by yourself. You have people here that will support you and guide you and love on you so that you could be successful. So I say it's nothing to think about. No brainer. Get it done.
Wow, amazing. A credit card, guys. A credit card and a dream is what took this young lady from food stamps to passports. So if you're connected to her, or you're connected to me, or connected to anybody that is connected to either one of us, you need to have $1 in a dream, right? Just have $1 in a dream. And guys, get started. Get started today. Get started not right now, immediately. Get started, guys, because we've been blessed to be positioned with a company that is beyond superior in the travel industry, beyond superior in leadership, beyond superior in training, beyond superior in the family and collective efforts of everyone winning. Yes. So I thank you so much, Director Spence, for giving me this time, giving me your time, and sharing with all those who have expressed some interest in partnering with us to become travel business owners, to becoming moms, boss moms, passport squad, whatever you call it, guys. We are taking advantage of being able to book travel from home in the largest industry in the world with the best company in the world. So get back with the person that invited you and get started today.
Yes. And welcome.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.